Hello and welcome to the course. I just want to take a couple of minutes and tell you who I am and explain to you my knowledge and how I've gotten to this point. I think it's important that you know that to have a little bit of confidence in what I'm about ready to teach you in this course. So first of all, my name is Peter Dunbar, and I live in the state of Vermont. I'm married. I have a family. I have two children, ages 10 and 3. So I'm probably not any different than a lot of you that are watching this video. I'm balancing my family and work life just like everybody else. Now, I got my start as a marketer, and right around 2001, I've been full-time, but I got my start probably in 99, 2000, somewhere in there, and I actually started doing article marketing, free classified ad sites, stuff like that. And I actually learned a lot from guys like Gary Halbert, and I know that's some old school stuff. So, I've been around the block quite a bit actually. So now I had some humble beginnings actually before I even started marketing, and I actually worked in quarries and also factories. From the late '80s right through to the '90s. I actually injured my back in 1997 and was told I really wouldn't be able to work again, which was very humbling for me, and I did not like the sound of that. So I actually went back to school for a couple of years, and then I just found internet marketing. And I thought it just blew me away that you could actually make a living from home. And I started out article marketing, classified ad sites, stuff like that, CPA offers. And I remember my first check was like, $1,300 or something like that from ClickBank, and I was just ecstatic, And then I did that for a few years, actually full time. And then I found AdWords, and I started AdWords after I read a book. It was like an ebook or course from ClickBank, I believe, called Google Cash by Chris Carpenter, and it just blew me away that you could go to Google, throw up an affiliate link, and essentially be in business. So it was unbelievable to me, and it really intrigued me, and I've been like a Google addict ever since. Now, I from say 2004 or 5 when I started my AdWords stuff to 2008 or 9. I mean, things have changed a lot during that period. Now, Google AdWords used to be you could take an affiliate link like from the Google Cash thing, go to ClickBank, get an affiliate link, take the affiliate link, throw it on Google, and literally start paying 5 cents a click with relevant keywords and start making money. And now, of course, it's on the other end of the spectrum, like completely, where you actually kind of need your own brand in a sense to really make a success out of it. Now there's quality score, there's the rules are just so much stricter now. So I've seen AdWords from its infancy right through to where it is now, and I continue to keep up with everything on AdWords as well. I mean, it's what I do for a living now. So in a sense, AdWords is what I do now. Even back then, like in 2008, 9, late 2009 actually is when it was. I actually left the affiliate world and actually partnered with a competitor to create a software company, actually. I kind of saw the writing on the wall and realized you needed your own brand to really survive in the AdWords world. So I left the affiliate world, partnered with a competitor, and then we started our own company. And this was in, like I said, late 2009, early 2010. And by the time, and what we did is we started with like a white label software product. We used that money for the first year to fund a second product that was literally 100% of our own. That was in like mid 2011, late 2011, we actually launched that. 2012, we did a lot of beta testing and alpha and beta testing. By the end of 2012, things really started taking off. And by the time 2013 rolled around, we were spending well over $1 million a month just on ads between Google as well as external media buys. And at the end of 2013, we had grossed like $11 million in sales and ended up ranking like 679 on the Fortune 5000 list. So we really grew the company pretty large. And then as 2014 went on, I started going from things I love to do to things that I kind of don't like to do, and that's attend board meetings and manage tons of employees. And I kind of left the marketing a little bit, even though I was managing it. It wasn't really my top job. And honestly, I decided to go back to my roots. So at the end of 2014, I decided to go back to doing what I love to do. and that's marketing. And I started my own agency, just a small agency, decided to take on a few clients. Actually, I had a lot of people come to me when they found out I was kind of, that I was kind of doing my own thing, because I turned a lot of people away during my period in the software company. So I started doing some marketing, and I've been doing that ever since for the past 3 years, just about 3 years actually. And over my time with Google, I've spent, just on Google alone, I've spent over $50 million on a lot of different types of campaigns. I mean, just about anything you can think of, I've probably done. Most of the spend, though, I will say, is on display, because that's really where a lot of the traffic is, at least in a lot of the verticals that I've advertised. I have done a lot of search, but a lot of the money I've spent has been on display, and display is just a monster beast. So it's not hard to dwarf the search spend with display. Also, I am AdWords certified as well as a Google partner. And because of the ad spend history that I've had, I actually have my own dedicated Google agency team now that's located in New York City. And they help me with things like, strategy, account scaling. I even have access to a lot of beta tools. And not only that, there's other things I can't mention here, but like back-end stuff that they can do for me that's not really available to other people. Like if you just have a regular AdWords account, then, you can't do some of the things that they do for me in the back end. But anyway, that's just a brief overview of who I am and what I've done and where I'm at now. And I don't want to bore you any further, so hey, let's get started.